The Controller of Budget COB, Margaret Nyakango, has dealt a severe blow to Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja and his deputy Njoroge Muchiri after she declined to approve 1.5 billion shilling expenditure requisitions they made to pay legal fees and development expenditure made without providing proper supportive documents. The development comes days after the Informer Media Group exposed a brewing whiff of scandal out of plans to effect payments amounting to 2 billion shillings to controversially selected 19 law firms as pending bills without proper documentation. Further, City Hall honchos made an additional clearance request of 379 million shillings, categorized as development expenditure of building and construction supplies, claimed to be air supply. A correspondence by the COB addressed to Sakaja through the Finance and Economic Planning County Executive Committee member Charles Kerich reads in part, "The schedule of 19 firms to be paid does not include the invoices dates. Therefore, it is difficult to ascertain whether they are pending bills or related to works done and invoiced in the current financial year. Please, therefore, reverse the schedule to include the date of the invoices and attach copies of the payment vouchers for the 19 firms." Through a letter dated June 27, 2023, reference number COB/NBI/001/171, Nyakango notes that the Nairobi County government did not provide the pending bills payment plan that would enable the matching of individual payees to the requisitions. The COB reads in part, "Further, it is difficult to match the proposed payments with the pending bills report earlier presented to this office." Sakaja's administration made the twin requisitions, but letters referenced as reference NRB/FIN/1/2824/2023 dated June 19, 2023, amounting to 562,124,660 shillings, and reference NRB/FIN/1/2825/2023 dated June 19, 2023, amounting to 509,152,645 shillings. Nyakango instructed County Treasury to provide the basis for the legal fees, status of each court case including copies of judgment where applicable. Also, the COB's office demanded a clear breakdown detailing the criteria used in the selection of the seed payments, the recommended first-in, first-out method used in identifying the bills, and information on whether the proposed payment is a partial payment or a final payment to the legal firms. The now abortive controversial payout had been blocked through a lawsuit filed by lawyer Clinton Mwale against the Nairobi County government as first respondent, Nairobi Governor Sakaja as second respondent, and Law Society of Kenya as an interested party. High Court Judge Justice L.N. Mugambi issued directing all the defendants to be served in 7 days. The order reads in part, "I have read the application dated June 20, 2023, together with the certificate of urgency, and do hereby direct that I decline all the ex parte orders sought. The application be served within 7 days." Mwale filed the suit and certificate of urgency through Mwale and Beta Advocates. According to documents filed in court, Sakaja's administration owes various law firms more than 21 billion shillings as pending bills as of January 2023. While questioning the modality used to identify the law firms to be paid, the petitioner says that he has since learned that the National Treasury is in the process of disbursing money to offset pending bills to Nairobi County, and that a plot has been hatched to selectively pay a few law firms. Mwale claims the law firms were handpicked through discrimination, considering other firms numbering to 300 have equally provided legal services to the county. The documents filed in court says the applicant has since learned that the National Treasury is in the process of disbursing some funds to the first respondent, Nairobi County Government, for purposes of sorting pending bills, and the applicant has further learned that the first respondent has approved to pay around 2 billion shillings to less than 15 law firms. According to documents filed in court, the profiled law firms cited and profiled as among those said to be paid include Makala Theory and Company Advocates for 60 million shillings, L. N. Nyaribo and Company 50 million shillings, Okash and Partners 70 million shillings, Okubasu, Munene and Kazungu Advocates 30 million shillings, Gikunda Miriti and Company 67 million shillings, and Masire and Mugusu 27.5 million shillings. Others are Ann Munene and Company 34 million shillings, Kuseyo and Company Advocates 43.8 million shillings, Roba and Associates 51.8 million shillings, Umi Bashir and Company Advocates 32 million shillings, J.W. Washira Advocates 58 million shillings, Mumani and Associates 91 million shillings, Jamal Bake and Associates 47 million shillings, and Bespoke Insurance Brokers Limited 28 million shillings. Additionally, Osoro Onyego and Manyara Advocates 30 million shillings, Swana and Company Advocates 2.2 million shillings, Arati and Company 2.15 million shillings, KO Advocates 20 million shillings, Moronge Advocates 10 million shillings, and the Gender Company Advocates 5 million shillings. In March last year, the Nairobi County Assembly initiated probe into the controversial 595 million shilling legal fees paid to several law firms at City Hall. The inquiry by the Nairobi County Assembly Public Accounts Committee follows an audit query by the Auditor General into the county executive's legal fees expenditure. Payments as legal fees to various firms that offered legal services to the county. However, the report said the county executive did not provide documents such as nature of disputes, approvals for procurement of professional services records, records of services rendered, and contract agreements for audit review. The law firms include Munika and Company Advocates, Ataka Kimori and Okoth Advocates, Abdullahi and Company Advocates, Musuyoki Mogaka and Company Advocates, Koseyo and Company Advocates, Kwanga Mboya and Company Advocates, and Magoro and Company Advocates. In concurrence with the Auditor General, the Assembly directed that no further legal fees payments should be until comprehensive audit is done.